It's also just weird to think about the fact that like I am growing a human life inside of me. Like I'm going to have a daughter, I'm going to birth a baby. Okay, let's do a little 21 week update. So obviously I am like glowing. My skin feels amazing. My hair has gotten so long and thick and healthy. And then my natural nails are just like growing out. Usually they break. Even when I put gel on them, they don't stay long. But right now they're super long. So that's a plus of being like 21 weeks pregnant. Also, one thing that's amazing is that my boobs are literally huge. Like they've doubled in size for sure. So we're loving that. But this is my favorite thing to share with you guys so far is that I'm actually like feeling her move now. And so, what was it like last night? I'm 21 weeks today, and we're gonna go through like my ultrasound and things like that, my anatomy scan in this video. But I was laying in bed and I just started feeling her bump like so hard. And I know it's gonna get even stronger, but before I was feeling little flutters here and there, but I wasn't feeling like that strong, intense, like thumping. And now it's like, it's definitely her. Like before I was like, oh, I know it's her, but am I just feeling like, is it her? You know, and you kind of question yourself. But now it's like, yeah, she is definitely kicking. So I love just like feeling her move. And it's not all the time, but it definitely happens every day at this point. And I can feel her probably like, I don't know, maybe 10 times a day, I'll feel her. So it's especially like at night when I'm laying in bed, or if I'm like laying on my side, or sitting forward, it'll just happen. And I just love like feeling her move. It's the best thing ever. I'm still kind of like letting it sink in that I am pregnant and I'm gonna be a mom, and I'm getting so excited to meet her and see what she looks like and hold her and just like snuggle her and all of those things. But it still kind of doesn't feel real in a way. But like every week it's getting closer and it's feeling like more and more real. We also have some baby stuff that came in. I did the Amazon registry and got my free baby box. I can share that with you guys too. Probably not in this video. I'll do a separate video on that. And then I did my Target registry. I haven't ordered the baby box for that yet, but I made my little purchase off my registry. You have to do a $10 purchase, and that came in. So I'm going to be unboxing that too. I got the cutest little thing where you can put diapers and wipes and organize everything, and it's such a cute little basket. It's weird because I feel like I've been pregnant forever. Like I found out at 3 weeks, and so it's like, oh my gosh, like she's never coming. But then when I look at it kind of like from the outside in, and I'm like, wow, I am 21 weeks already. Like that is crazy. And when I kind of look at it from that perspective, time is flying, and really like she's gonna be here in no time, which is crazy. It's also just weird to think about the fact that like I am growing a human life inside of me. Like I'm going to have a daughter, I'm going to birth a baby. I don't know why, like when I saw pregnant women before this, I didn't really think about it like that. And now I'm like, wow, like I have a literal human life growing inside of me. I want to talk about all the signs and symptoms that I've been feeling, because pregnancy is so crazy. Like it's so hard on your body, and nobody warned me about that. And so one thing I want to share that's like definitely TMI, but the past several weeks I've been like having crazy constipation and just like not being able to go. Even when I take magnesium, I've had to take Miralax a couple times, and it just comes out in little balls and just hurts so bad, or just gets stuck. And I'm telling you, like you have to eat so much fiber in pregnancy because the constipation is real. And luckily, like I've been able to make some changes, and that's gotten better like here in the last week, but that sucks. Like it's crazy. Another thing that I've been experiencing is heartburn. So I'll just feel like a burning sensation coming up, or just like burning in my chest, and it's really, really annoying. And then the most recent thing that's been happening is back pain. Like, I've been having crazy back pain. It'll hurt so bad, and I'll just have my husband like push on my hips or like pop my back. One thing that I tried last night that worked really, really well is my little foam roller. And so I laid on the carpet and just like rolled my back out, and I cannot tell you how much relief that gave me. Like, I don't know why I wasn't doing that before, because that's something I'm definitely going to start doing, because the back pain is just like so achy, and it'll just come on at random times. Like, a lot of the time when I wake up in the morning, or if I'm just sitting for long periods of time, it just like hurts so bad, especially sitting in the car. I know she's only getting bigger, which is crazy. So I'm a little nervous about that, like just feeling that lower back pain. And I've been feeling it like under my ribs here. We'll see how that one goes. Some of the things that I miss the most, like being pregnant, like things that I just crave, is I want raw sushi. Like, I want raw salmon, tuna. I want to go and get sushi and just eat like all raw seafood, or like oysters. Oh my God, I love oysters. We were at the best happy hour the other day, and I had to get a mocktail and couldn't order any raw seafood, and I'm just like craving raw seafood. Another thing that I really want to eat but I can't is sandwiches. Like, I know I can eat sandwiches, which I have been, but like, I don't want a BLT or a chicken sandwich anymore. Like, I want a turkey sandwich. That's like the biggest thing that I've been craving, is like deli meat, like turkey deli meat. And that's something that I'm just not willing to eat, really, because of all of the outbreaks, for one, the listeria, and just everything that's been going on recently. I just don't want to risk it. I miss taking baths, like really super hot baths, and that's something that you can't really do in pregnancy. You can get in the bath at like a moderate temperature and only stay in for 20 minutes, and I've done that once, but it's just not the same. And I'm like, have a timer on my phone, like have to get out in 20 minutes. Like, who wants to do that? And then I just ran a whole tub full of water. And anyways, I miss hot tubs and baths, and like going to the gym and getting in the sauna. I miss that so much. And then I just want to have a drink. Like, I love cold beer, like craft brews, wine. We live so close to Napa Valley, and I just want to go, and I want to have this baby already, push her around in the stroller, and just go from like winery to winery and be able to go wine tasting. There's so many good wines in this area, and I just want to have like a cold beer, a glass of wine, a margarita. Like, I want to go to Texas Roadhouse and get a raspberry margarita on the rocks with salt on the rim. So I want to have a drink. I really miss being able to have a drink. I miss too, like getting a large iced latte at a coffee shop, like just going and getting like a huge iced latte. And I still am drinking caffeine. Like, I'll get like a small or sometimes a medium, but I want a large coffee. So that's one thing I miss, is like not having to worry about my caffeine intake, and like not having to limit my caffeine intake. Sorry to bring this back to food, but I also miss like a medium rare steak. Like, just ordering meat that's not well done and fully cooked. Like, I want to order a steak that's medium rare, and if I can't have my steak medium rare, then like I don't want to order a steak. This was us at the 20-week ultrasound, and it went so well. She has absolutely no abnormalities, which I'm so happy about. She's perfect. My complete placenta previa that I had at my 16-week ultrasound appointment is gone. It's still a low-lying placenta, so it is very close to the cervix, but at least I don't have like a complete placenta previa anymore. My friend was telling me, she's like, you're going to be so obsessed with your baby. Like, she's like, I can't even explain it. And I just cannot wait to feel that feeling of just being so in love with her and in awe, and just knowing that she's my baby and that I created her, and to see how perfect she is when she comes out. Like, I can't wait to see her little face. And just the fact that I'm like so in love with my husband and that we created this child together, and she's going to be half his and half mine is just, oh my gosh, it just gives me like butterflies and such a warm feeling in my heart and my body. And I'm just so blessed to be able to have a baby with him. He is the most amazing husband in the world. That's one piece of advice that I can honestly give, and something I'm so proud of myself for doing, is that I waited to have kids with someone who I am so in love with, and I just like cannot imagine my life if I would have just had kids with anyone. So I would say just be so careful. Get on birth control. Make sure that you're being responsible, and like do not have babies with someone that you're not so in love with, because life is hard enough and you're going to be so in love with your child regardless. But it's such an amazing, heartwarming like feeling that just gives me butterflies to know that I'm able to have kids with my husband. So just a little food for thought, a little advice. I hope you guys enjoyed this little 20/21 week update, and I will talk to you guys soon. Love you guys. Bye.